everyone, Morgan here. So everybody talks about extreme cold temperatures. I feel like when we're talking about survival, it's always about cold temperatures. But like here in the South, we get super hot temperatures. And there are lots of deaths with extreme heat. So how do we survive extreme heat? If you're in an area with extreme heat temperatures, I would say 90 and above, here are some tips on how to survive it, whether you're outside or whether you are in a situation where you have no electricity, as in no air conditioning. So let's talk about that. So wear cotton. I know you always hear cotton kills, but not in extreme heat, or not in heat in general. For the same reason that cotton kills in cold temperatures, it will keep you alive in warmer temperatures, because cotton will absorb your sweat and your moisture and everything, and it'll keep your body cool in extreme heat conditions. And that's bad for cold, good for heat. You can always do some sort of wet towel on the back of your neck. There's lots of those towels that you can soak in water and they'll stay good for hours. Put it on your back of your neck, you can put it on your head. You should always be wearing some sort of hat, sunscreen. If you do want to wear long sleeves, wear baggy clothes. Like I have baggy pants on. I always wear pants, even in hot temperatures, just to keep my legs covered and cool. It actually helps a lot. You may think that it's not ideal to wear long sleeves, but look at those cowboys. They wore long sleeves, long pants all the time. They were onto something, I think. You can always spray yourself with water. If you have extra water that you can put towards, putting on your head, your neck, drenching yourself, all good ideas. If you have any portable fans, that's good. At home, use battery-powered fans. And then keep certain rooms cool. Like if you have no electricity, no air conditioning or whatever, try to stay in one room and keep that room the coolest of the house, because trying to cool your entire house or apartment or whatever is unrealistic when it comes to extreme heat temperatures. So at home, something else that you can do is get those curtains that block out the sun. That really helps a lot. We have all those throughout our house, and they actually help a lot. So get those all throughout your house. Also, something you can do is get aluminum foil and put it on your windows. That'll help a little bit with keeping the heat out. Basically, when it comes to any extreme heat conditions, you want to get shade. Shade is going to be your best friend. And wind, of course, and minimal movement. The biggest thing I can say about extreme heat temperatures is minimal movement. If you are doing things outdoors, be very aware of how much activity you're doing and corresponding that with the proper water. Hi, baby. And corresponding that with the proper water. Drink water. Water, 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 water. Drink it until you not feel sick, but drink it until you think you are drinking too much, essentially, because you're sweating it all out, especially if you're being really super active. So water, water, water. I cannot stress water enough. And additional to water, your body needs electrolytes. So I like to keep Ultima that I can put in my water bottles. I also have Salt Stick, Dietary powders, anything that's going to give you your electrolytes back. Eating salty foods, and when we're on the subject of foods, keep protein at a minimum. When you eat high protein, your body's working harder to process it, which is not good. You don't want your body to be working harder than it has to. So keep away from high protein meals and food. Make sure you keep an eye on your pets and your children, because they can get dehydrated very quickly, and they're kids and pets. Pets generally will take care of themselves. They know they need water and they will get water, but kids, they're kind of like, whatever, I'm gonna do whatever I want. It's up to you to make sure that they are staying cool and hydrated. Force them to drink water, especially if they're outside playing. Put water on their head. They may not like it, but when we were in the desert in 100+ degrees, we were spraying water all over her head all the time because she needed it. She didn't like it, but she felt better after it started, after she started feeling it. So, definitely hats, sunscreen, keeping your body as cool as possible, wearing cotton, all these types of things. So I hope this has helped. stay out of the sun as much as you can in shade. Open windows in your home and get fans going. If you don't have electricity, again, battery powered fans. One last thing I want to say about fans. There is a thing called a swamp cooler. You can DIY it yourself, but it's not good for, the swamp cooler is not good for humid areas like here in San Antonio because it'll create mold. But it's really good for dry areas like Arizona and other dry deserty areas. If you want to make your own DIY swamp AC, that would work out really well. Otherwise, you can always put like a cold cloth right behind your fan or something like that. It'll pull in the cold air and make it a little bit colder. Make sure that you know the signs of heat stroke and heat illnesses, heat exhaustion. Make sure you know those signs and you're very aware of them, and make sure that you don't even get to those points by taking the proper precautions. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any other tips on how to stay cool and alive in extreme heat temperatures, whether in no electricity, staying in your home, or out and about, out in the woods, that kind of thing, let me know in the comments below and let's open up some discussion. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like my videos, please consider supporting me on Patreon, link down below in the description, and come find me on Instagram, Facebook, and on my website, roguepreparedness.com. All links down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today.